Welcome to Friday Flip on the Becoming You Again podcast. Every Friday, I take your divorce problems, conundrums, and questions and do a quick flip around to empower you to show up as the best you after divorce.
Today's struggle comes from Melissa. She says, I am trying so hard to remain positive. I'm trying so hard to love myself. I'm trying so hard not to complain about my circumstances. But the truth is, I feel like I'm dying inside. All I want is for him to love me again. Melissa, I want to share something with you and with all of my listeners that I know will help. Since I learned this truth, my life has completely changed. The reason it feels so good and amazing to be loved by someone else is because when they are telling us how great we are, how beautiful we are, how amazing we are, how we are the best person, and everything else that they say that feels so good, it's not because we feel their love jump out of their body and into our body. It's because when we hear those words, we give ourselves permission to believe them about ourselves. And it feels incredibly good to believe those things about ourselves, to believe that we are amazing, to believe that we are beautiful, to believe that we are great, to believe that we are the best person. When we give ourselves permission to believe those words, we feel love inside our body. We feel our love for ourselves, and it feels amazing. And when we haven't developed the skill of believing that we are worthy or amazing or lovely or beautiful on our own, and then the outside words and validation are gone or are not given any longer, we stop giving ourselves permission to believe that those things are true. But I want you to know that they were always true about you, those words. I want you to know that they are still true about you, and that they will always be true about you. You can start giving yourself permission to believe kind and loving things about yourself today. You don't need to hear those words, outside validation, from your ex, from your old boyfriend, from your mom, from your sister, from your friend. You don't need to hear those words from them to start believing them about yourself today. You can start to think kind, loving thoughts that you want to think about yourself that make you feel love inside your body today. It's within your power. Melissa, thank you so much for that one. I know that every one of my listeners will benefit from hearing this. I'll be back on Monday with another full episode of Becoming You Again.
That's your Friday Flip. Stay tuned for the weekly podcast episode that comes out every Monday. And remember, if you want more one-on-one help from me as your divorce coach to help you create an even better life than when you were married, then you need to schedule your free consult with me by going to www.karennelsoncoaching.com. Remember, that's Karen with an I.